Hello all my lovely Aquarians, welcome to your November 2020 reading. I hope this reading finds you all well and safe. This is a general reading for you Aquarius. It's a reading for Aquarius Sun, Rising and Moon sign. Also listen to your rising sign and moon sign. Some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. So have a listen to those. This is a general reading for you. If you'd like to book a private reading that's going to be specific to you, then you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a private reading from there. Thank you for liking and sharing and commenting, and everything's flying everywhere, and subscribing to my channel. Really appreciate your support. If you haven't already subscribed and you would like to, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you'll know when I'm posting new videos. I'm just creating your spread, my lovely Aquarians, for November, and see what is in store here for you for November. So let's just reflect on your energy here. Okay, I feel like with you Aquarius, you know, there's a little bit of feeling a little bit uncertain. There's a little bit of stuckness. There's a little bit of not knowing quite what to do next or what is going to bring you satisfaction. I want to say I don't feel like, I wouldn't say it's a depression. Maybe it's a little bit of melancholy, maybe a little bit of feeling down, you know, and not knowing quite, you know, what is going to bring that spark back. And so that is just the energy that's around you. It's an energy that's there for you to stop and reflect and really look at what's going on in your life and what brings you joy. What would you like to do? How would you like to move on? That feeling of stuckness is something that has been self-created by your thoughts, and you can uncreate that block, uncreate that so that you can move forward. You can start making decisions. I want to say to you, and for these specific Aquarians that this affects, you know, what's the uncertainty? What's creating the anxiety? What is creating that inability to move forward? That's something that really needs to be explored. What is it that's really holding you back? Is it fear? Is it guilt? Is it uncertainty? Is it lack of motivation, lack of self-worth? What is that for you that is creating that barrier between you and success, between you and what you want to, what you're dreaming about? So that's what I'm getting. I'm just going to give you that. Let's have a look at November and see what's in store for you. Well, you know, November's going to be a month initially at the very beginning of self-reflection. So it's going to be a time of self-reflection for you. It's a time of being introspective. It's a time of really journeying within. You know, this is the hermit, and it's a time of really casting that light into your subconscious, into the depths of who you are, into your inner secrets, and really reflect on those. So whether you go for walks, whether you meditate, whether you garden, whether you cook, whether you swim, whatever it is, that it takes that time of just zoning out, of really just not having thoughts, just allowing things to come to the surface. That's going to be early in November, where you're going to feel like you really need to do that. You really need to analyze. You really need to see what makes you tick, what brings you joy, what is it that you want to do. And this is a build-up all to planning for 2021. This is a build-up that's going towards, I feel like I'm going towards 2021. This is a preparation of that platform for 2021. My yearly readings are coming out shortly for 2021, so you might like to have a listen to that to give you that projection of what's unfolding for you on a yearly level, on a month-to-month level. See what energies are there, because I feel like that's where you're at. You sort of, let's plan. There's dissatisfaction about where you are and your situation, and there's this need to plan, to go within, to work out where you're going to from here. What is up ahead for you? What is up ahead for you? This sort of thinking does give you courage. It gives you strength. This sense of knowing what you want to do, knowing where you want to go. There's strength, there's inner strength in that, so that it is going to strengthen you. It is going to, you're going to feel encouraged to move forward. You're going to feel encouraged to move forward. You're going to feel strong. You're going to feel strong about that. So there's strength there as well. So the beginning of the month is a really good month to do that self-analysis, to do that self-awareness, to do that inner work, because it's going to build your strength. It's going to build your determination. I feel like you're going to reach an aha moment, my lovely Aquarians, an aha moment. You see that what's happening on a subconscious level, that sort of beginning of the month is going to bring up a lot of past stuff. It's going to bring up stuff that needs to be moved on. There's going to be triggers that's going to trigger thought patterns of, oh, well, I don't like that cycle. I don't want to have that repeated in my life. I don't want those behaviors or attitudes to hold me back. I don't want those particular people in my life, people with those sort of characteristics in my life. There's a cleansing. So there's going to be triggers that working within. It's going to slowly break down that wall around you and really allow you to shine, because that's going to be really important in you moving forward into December and into 2021. So there's going to be triggers that are going to, and things are going to come up. So it's about letting them come up and releasing them, releasing the resentment, releasing the strong emotions that go with that, and only take with it what you've learned, how it's made you who you are, how you've become who you are today. So that's going to be really quite a significant time for you in the beginning of November. In the beginning of November. Then you've got the Four of Swords, and that sort of emotional work you might find a little bit exhausting, but it's also about you. The start all the start of November is about you. It's about you getting that rest. It's about you being balanced. It's about you exploring your inner self. You will feel there's going to be periods where you're going to feel really tired. It's important that you take a break, that you take that rest, that you do something nice for yourself, that you nurture yourself. And so if you're going to feel tired, some of you are going to feel a bit run down too, whether you're getting a cold or you're just feeling exhausted. Take that time to recover. Take that time out. Stop what you're doing. Get rid of distractions and really nurture the self. That's going to be very, very important for you in moving forward. There is it's a real time of release. It's a time of releasing the past. It's a time of releasing the hurt. It's a time of releasing the resentment. It's a time of releasing all those strong emotions. Stop looking to the past and start looking to the future, because there's two upright cups at a very bright window, which is your future, which is what is beyond that time of reflection. So use the first couple of weeks of November to do the reflection, to allow things to come up to the surface, to allow things from the past to come up to the surface so you can release them. And then it's about moving forward. So it's about no longer looking. So you reach that point mid-November where you've done that emotional work, you've had that rest, you've recovered from it, you've become stronger for it. And so now you're going to start looking to the future in the second half of November, which is going to be very, very important. Then we've got the Page of Coins. And the Page of Coins is about planning for your financial future, planning for your forward movement, planning for the changes that you're going to bring into your life, being very grounded and very practical in your goal setting, very grounded and very practical in your goal setting, very grounded and very practical in your planning. So you make sure that these things are achievable. If you're going for a job interview, make sure it's something that you want, that is something that you're going to feel comfortable in, or if there's a promotion, something that will also see an increase in your finances. But it's about planning for your future, planning for your financial future. It could be a course of study that you need to take on in order to improve your career options, your work options. To improve your financial status. So you're planning towards that. You'll be feeling really grounded and planning towards your financial future. Pages are about planning. It's about your financial future. It's about your happiness. It's about your health. It's about your love. It's abundance in all things. So whatever that abundance is for you, whatever it is you're wanting to move on from, that it's going to come to you in second half of November. Timing will be different for all of you, but that's what I'm seeing around that time. Then you've got the King of Wands. This is a male or a female that's around you, and it's Aries, Sagittarius, Leo person that's around you, sun, rising or moon sign. Really, they're quite fun-loving, full-on. They're just going from one thing to another, one goal to another. They're always thinking, always doing, they're always active. So this is really good for you because it sort of pulls you out of that feeling sorry for yourself, and there's got to be change, you know, and they help you plan. They've got a head for business. They are adventurous, they're spontaneous, and these are qualities that you could take on as well. And so they are there to assist you with that. So this person that's in your life brings a lot of joy and a lot of support to you in this time of transition, in this time of making choices. They sort of push you along. For those of you, it also can mean that I feel like when you're planning, it's also about tapping into your inner desires, tapping into what brings you joy, tapping into what your life purpose is, and knowing that whatever it is you set for yourself, it is achievable. Kings always give commands, and they know that they're going to happen, they're going to be followed. And so it's about talking to the universe about what you want. Talk to your guides about what you want to bring into your life. Who do you want to bring into your life? What situation do you want to bring into your life? What move do you want? What changes do you want? Put it out there. Put it out there. And do it knowingly. Do it knowing that it will unfold for you. It will come about. It will happen. It will happen. Because it's really interesting. It moves on to the King of Swords. And this is you. This is you coming into your own. So by the end of November, you're going to have a really strong sense of self. You're going to have a really strong sense of who you are, what you're wanting to achieve, what you're moving to, what journey you've planned for yourself, what you want to have unfold in 2021. There's this real clarity here of who you are, and this real strength, and there's new learning, and there's new wisdom that comes with what you've learned and what direction you're moving in. So I really like that, because the final outcome is the world. And, you know, you get, after all that sort of cleansing and redefining and really digging deep to find out who you are, you do find yourself by the end of November. You have a clearer vision of what you're wanting for yourself. And everything that you set, all your goals that you set, doesn't matter how many you set, there's going to be really positive outcome. It's going to unfold really well for you. The world is your oyster. There's also communication globally. There's communication or work globally via the internet, because of course there's no travel. Via the internet, there's exchanges over distances, but there's also your ideas are going to unfold. The world is your oyster, so don't dare to dream, dare to really set your goals. Doesn't matter how many you set it up. This is the platform for 2021. So set it up to bring in everything that you're desiring, everything that you're wanting. The world is a tremendously positive card, and it's a great high note to be ending the month with. So the beginning of the month is well worth your effort of defining who you are, releasing what you need to release in order to create this amazing future, and having a really strong sense of self. I'm going to draw some cards, 3 cards from this other deck, just to give me a summary of, in summary of what's happening in November for you. Let's see. Oh, Father of Wands. That's the King of Wands. That's things happening very, very quickly, and there's a new start coming up for you. And this self-discovery. So you've got the Father of Wands. This is the King of Wands in a traditional deck. And this is a cobra, and there's a lightning strike. The wands represent your life's purpose, your passion, your enthusiasm, what it is you want to do. What puts that fire in your belly. And the cobra knows when to strike. And they're fast. And so it's about knowing what you want and going for it. And when the opportunity comes up, don't delay. Really know what you want to go for. Grab that opportunity. So things are going to happen very quickly. Once things start to happen in November, they're going to happen really quickly, and you need to make those decisions with confidence and really strike out, and don't hold back. Really strike out, because then you've got the Fool, and this is, a baby chick. This is the beginning of life. This is the beginning of the cycle. The Fool is the first card in the tarot deck. And so these opportunities are going to give you this new start, these new opportunities coming to you. And so the cycle begins, your journey begins again. So it's about the start of a new journey here. It's about moving forward, unencumbered, leaving the past behind. That represents the cleansing and the processing that you're doing at the beginning of November, so that you can move forward without the baggage and really take risks. Don't be afraid, even if you don't know what lies ahead. Understand and know, as the King knows, that there are opportunities here to be able to grasp, and you move forward with that, because then you've got the Moon, and the Moon is about the subconscious. It's about self-discovery. It's about the discovery of the self, exploring the inner workings of you and what really makes you tick, what really makes you happy, what is your life's purpose, what is it that you want to do, what direction do you want to move in. So there's going to also be an internal shift in you in November that you're going to really be aware of. That's pretty exciting, Aquarius. That's pretty exciting. Angels of Abundance. Let's see what, there it goes. Let's see what words of wisdom the angels have to say for you. Savings. Savings. Let's have a look at what that represents. As you consistently save for your future is saved, and that is by saving for your future, working with yourself, exploring your inner workings, exploring the self, not giving away parts of you to everyone, but keeping some for yourself. You do your future self a big favour as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life's purpose. And so it's about investing in yourself so that you work out your life's purpose. Restoring your energy as well as saving some money for new projects, quite possibly if that fits for you, but that's going to be really important for you. So my lovely Aquarians, I wish you many, many blessings. I wish you joy and excitement as you proceed through November, setting you up for 2021. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there. Many blessings to you, Aquarius.